Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Barak, Qadash, and double honor to the apostles and leaders at GMS and the Akim, pushing spirit and truth and in sincerity. So, Lord, we is edified through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, and Shabbat Shalom. So, something that happened today, a family member got, it was, uh, got in like so what happened is she was getting in the car, right, and the wind was blowing, and the car door hit the car next to it. She had his old Edomite in there, and his car was all jacked up, right? It had a bunch of uh, crashes and bumps where his obviously got into other accidents, but so the door when she opened it barely touched the car, and it left like a little paint mark or whatever. He got out. He was sitting in the car, and he got out the car all crazy. Right? He's like, "Oh, well, now we got to exchange, insurance and all that." So, and then when she showed me the picture of his what you call it, of his driver's license, I was like, "Man, that." As soon as I seen it, I'm like, "Man, that's Edomite. That's E." He just looked like a chomo. He had that wicked. He was like a 60, 70-year-old man, wicked. That wicked, Edomite look. And then I looked up the last name, and I was like, man, that's heavy. There's dead. There's dead set like an E. So his last name was Jaeger, and I looked at the meaning. Jaeger is a boy's name of German origin. It derived from the German surname Jaeger, an occupational surname deriving from a Middle High German word Jäger, meaning hunter. This surname may also be Scandinavian and Ashkenazi Jew. And soon as I read that, I was like, man, I'm like, that's heavy, because it said the scriptures call Esau a hunter, a cunning hunter, a man of the field. So this is Genesis 25 and 23. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So two different people, two separate nations, which are Jacob and Esau. And then now it's the Edomites and the Israelites. So it was two separate manner of people. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So he came out red. The reason he was red, because their blood shows forth through their skin. That's why they look all red when they're in the sun. They come out, they look red, because that's it's like their blood is showing through their skin, which that's a mark, leprosy, which that's how the Lord marked them, which going back to Cain and Abel, Esau was Cain. So back in Genesis 25 and 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Right there, Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. So a lot of Edomites, they're into hunting. They're into the wild. That's the spirit of Esau. And when I seen his picture, I'm like, man, I immediately I seen it. I'm like, yeah, that's Eve, man. That's, and the story from the family member that she told me, I'm like, man, he's just trying to get some money, being wicked. Making a big deal out of nothing when his car's all through, it's all shitty. But that's E. Always, plotting and scheming. So this is Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked, I'll go to the chapter. 58 and 3. The wicked, Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. They're estranged from the womb. Everything they do is they are the wicked, and they're contrary to our people. So anytime they see our people, they always try to get over on them, or they look down on them. And this goes back to the hatred that Esau has for Jacob. What did he say? When the days I will slay my brother Jacob. Let's find it. Yeah, he hated us because of the blessings. So Esau hates us because we got the blessing. So I'll go to the chapter. So 41. I'll just start at 39. It was Genesis 27:39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. I'll start 38. So like Genesis 27:38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. So this is when he wanted a blessing, because the blessing had went to Jacob. He had supplanted him. Esau sold his birthright. He sold it for a bowl of pottage or lentils. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So Esau is on earth ruling by the sword, with the guns, weaponry, violence, nukes. This is how Esau runs the world. What is it called? The scriptures call him the hammer of the whole earth. See, because this is how he's run the world up until now, by violence. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning of my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. So Esau had hatred for Jacob because of the blessing. Because of the blessing that he thought he was supposed to get, it went to Jacob, but he had sold it. He sold his birthright. So it was all of the Lord's movie. It was all the Lord's plan. So I'll end it right here, because it mentioned when he was born that he held where he held it, the heel of Esau. What was it? So like, yeah, it's right there. So like, Genesis 25 and 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. So right there, because it mentioned they were in the womb. They were even fighting in the womb. They were always against each other. So right here it says, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. So Esau came out first, and Jacob was holding on to his heel. So this is 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau is this Esau's current world. This is his world. This is his kingdom, because the Lord gave him that blessing that he was going to rule for a time, rule with the sword. But the beginning, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's the Israelites, Jacob. That's going to be in the next rulership. That's going to be the rulership of YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI. See, but right now Esau's ruling, and Jacob holding the heel. Hey, it's going to be, what does it say? The saints shall take the kingdom. It's going to be taken down by violence, by the Lord's elect. So this is I'll go to the chapter, see if it's So this is Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So the elect they're gonna take the kingdom. They're gonna when this place gets destroyed by nukes, hey, the elect are gonna come down and sweep things up. Take Esau into captivity. Them ones that are hiding in the dumbs. Hey, and they're gonna come take back the kingdom and rule in righteousness with YAHAWASHI. Be joint heirs. So yeah, that was it. Just Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to all praise and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Qadash, and double honors to the apostles and the others at GMS and the Ahtham Christians with a truth and sincerity. And shalom to the elect and abad the ball, shalak mawat, shalak ram to Babylon. Shalom to the elect.